Libra, welcome in, welcome back. How you doing? I hope everybody's having a beautiful day today. Welcome in. If you haven't been with me before, hello. My name is Priscilla. I'm a psychic medium, tarot reader, healer, empath, and I also have the gift of telekinesis. If I don't give you an example now in this reading, please go back to the last, okay? We all live different timelines and we're all have different lives. So please take what resonates and leave the rest to who it belongs to. This is a general reading for Libra. All right, I speak to my spirits and they answer me through my ambulance here, or I can also channel in on them as well. Okay, so we're going to get straight into the reading. Let's see. And don't forget to turn your notifications, or if you subscribe, if you can get my vibe and everything. Put your notifications on all, so when I go live, you can ask my spirits whatever you want, okay? Subscribe to my channel so my spirits and I can pick up on your energy, all right? Let's see what's going on with you, Libra. What's your present energy? What's the spirits? What is their present energy? That's right, Ace of Wands. Something new beginnings. Wow, new opportunities, new experiences. You're inspired by something. For some of you, you have new ideas and you want to start something new. All right. This is going to be fertility, some kind of growth. You could have had a promotion, but you're motivated with something, it could be the career, travel. You can be seeing 11/11. October 1st is significant. So I just heard September 31st, October 1st, October 10th, October 12th is with me right now. Okay, you're resilient. All right, resilient. This is what your energies and what influences you. Your resilience, your strength. All right, your resilience. You protect yourself. You're alert. This is like your last stance. Your physical strength. All right, fighting for yourself. That's right. Standing your ground. All right, your past issues. This Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. This is a proposal of some sort, some kind of, a social offer or some sort of something like that. And this is the basis of the situation, a proposal, an offer, an attractive offer. Maybe somebody wants to offer you a new opportunity. This is what you're in your immediate past, okay? What's behind you is Three of Swords, heartbreak. For some of you, you're healing from someone, okay? Someone, you're healing from something. Maybe it couldn't be a love. This can be a past relationship. This can be a family member you're healing from, a lost love, some kind of emotional pain, a misunderstanding of some sort. But this is your past issue, what's behind you. All right, for some of you, you're healing. All right, because you found the truth. Crowning thoughts is this, the sword, King of Swords. I feel there's no gender in tarot, so take it where it resonates. It's going to be a man or a woman, but this is just standing in your truth. All right. Somebody who's fair. Yeah. Standing, getting justice. All right. Getting justice. Wheel of Fortune, completing something, some kind of good luck or karma coming through here. Yeah. With the Empress. Look at that. Maybe you're birthing new ideas or something like that. You're no longer going to be left out in the cold. Maybe there was somebody who was mysterious around you, but yeah, you're celebrating. You're celebrating. All right. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Look at that. You're out of poverty now. You're restoring yourself. All right. You're restored. Maybe you spent a lot of money on this person or something like that, but you're healing from this past heartbreak. Okay. You got clarity of some sort. But what crowns you is, having, diplomacy, being diplomatic, having some kind of talent, lofty ideas, all right? But having truth and control, this is what is your crowning thoughts right now. This is your immediate future. Knight of Wands. Okay, Knight of Wands. A lot of wands. You energy here, moving forward with something, but you're keeping forward with you're moving with energy here. Fun, sense of humor. This is what's about to happen. You doing something here. Maybe a journey for some of you. You're taking a journey. Maybe you go on vacation. Maybe you have to go somewhere else for work or something like that. But this is some kind of excitement. Love the fun, something like that. You're gonna keep moving. This is an impulse here. Impulse. Ace of Pentacles. These are your fears, the new opportunity coming through for some of you. You fear heartbreak. You feel like, things are gonna, you learning your lessons right now, but you fear heartbreak. I feel that too. But there's a salary increase here. I feel like for some of you, you feel poverty. You fear poverty. You feel, poverty is what I feel like you, Libras. You fear poverty, okay? How others see you is, the King of Cups. Respectful, having faith, being considerate, being supportive. Water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here. Somebody with good advice, a good listener. This is a masculine male. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. There it is. King of Cups. What you really wish for is, Ace of Cups. New emotional outbreaks, peace, friendship, happiness, love, some kind of emotional first love or something like that. Maybe what you wish for is just, love, relationship, new beginnings, something, new feelings of some sort. This is what you hope for, and then the answer, the outcome is Hermit, being healing and self-discovering. A lot of healing going on here. Some of you, you're healing. You're trying to heal. All right. Yeah. Look, the Death card. Yeah. Most of you, for some of you, you're trying to heal right now. You're trying to, go soul searching right now. You're trying to stay connected with your roots. You're withdrawing from society. You're trying to, get some patience. But it's, me time, solitary time, careful planning, self-examination, and self-discovery. Okay? Yeah, but look, the World and the Death card. All right, new cycle coming in. Again, the World card came out. So, new cycle's coming in, guys. All right, end of the journey. It could be, change. Big time, a new era coming here. Rebirth, transformation. So there's a cycle that was completed here, some kind of ending and a rebirth, an ending and a rebirth of some sort. I don't know, maybe for some of you, you lost a loved one or something. I feel like they're maybe just passed away or something like that. This came out straight up in the reverse, okay? Temperance in the reverse. Do you want me to put it? No, they want me to keep it like this. Okay, so yeah. Then we got the Page of Swords here, and then we have the Temperance in reverse. So somebody who's strong-willed here. This can be too gossip or whatever here, This can be also that. Somebody who's, defensive character, plan delayed. But somebody here is probably overacting too much of something. I feel like immaturity is a big thing going on right now. Moodiness, obsessed with something here. All right. No patience. Inconsistent with something. Yeah, carrying a burden. 10 of Swords. Somebody's, heavy burdens on somebody here. Definitely a heavy burden on somebody with these endings and this, new. I feel maybe it's a lot of burden on you right now. Maybe you have to move and it's a lot of burden on you. or you're hesitant about something or someone here. Maybe they're acting immature. You're defending somebody. Yeah, look at that. Uh-huh. Seven of Swords. Being sneaky. July 10th is significant here. Maybe you're dealing with the Cancer. Maybe you're dealing with the Cancer. But yeah, this person's giving you heavy burdens and they're being sneaky, trying to sabotage somebody. Maybe you're trying to move in silence right now. But this is somebody who's cunning in your energy, sabotaging you. Maybe it's somebody that's close to you, okay? It's gonna be a family or your other half or your loved one. What's grounding? What's grounding for them? Yeah, Magician. You have all the things in you. Always two. You can manifest stuff. You're the magician. This is what grounds you. You manifest you action, of course. You being successful, taking action towards something, being creative, having all the tools that you need, all the resources that you need in order to achieve what you need, your goals. Okay? Having moral requirements here too. This is what grounds you. Being, spiritual, being righteous, loneliness. This is, wise counsel, spirituality, a guidance of some sort. Yeah, maybe for some of you, you, I don't know, you practice something here, the occult or some sort. You can be tarot readers here, mediums are here. Yeah, somebody's trying to be sneaky with something here, though. Maybe, for some of you, something to I just heard somebody's maybe making fun of something here. I don't know, for being sneaky. Maybe they don't believe in your religion or something like that. Somebody's overreacting in your energy, though. Somebody's definitely overreacting. And I feel like there's like somebody, who's like sarcastic, but they're like passive aggressive. Somebody's passive aggressive in your energy right now. All right. Yeah, forgiveness. Maybe, spirit wants you forgiveness, letting go of emotional burdens here. That's right, these burdens. Key to healing and growth and connection. Something with something healing. There's got to be healing here. Maybe you were 12 years in this relationship, maybe 3 years in this relationship, but October 12th is here. All right. The 21st is also here. October 21st. You can be seeing 111. All right. But your angels are here. Faith encounter, impossible to avoid. All right. Big impact on future. It questions your belief system. That's exactly what I'm getting here. Somebody's questioning your belief system, maybe making fun of what you believe, or they don't believe in what you believe, or something to do with that. All right. But this says it the best. Questions your belief system. Important life alerting event is about to happen. So, important life altering event. So, it's impossible to avoid. Your angels, your spirit guides, are, it's going to be impossible for you to avoid this. Okay, 1111. Some of you can be seeing 1111, but that number 11 is significant. October 11th, you can be 11 or 12 years in a relationship. You can be 1 year in your relationship. You can have a 1 year old. Okay, or this person can be gone, or somebody passed away, maybe within a year, within a month, or something within a week, or something like that. Okay, let's see what the T is. Whoa. Queen rising. Queen rising. Groupie. Scarcity tactics. Yeah, this person here, scarcity tactics. I feel like you're playing chess and they're playing checkers. Okay. Groupie. Somebody here's a groupie. They have groupies around. Stepping into your power, praise, coming up spotlight. Yeah, Queen rising. Queen rising, and then it says groupie. I feel like somebody's going to be in a spotlight here. All right, somebody's going to go into the spotlight, something that you completed. Maybe it's a new day, it's a new dawn. I keep on hearing that. It's a new day, it's a new, and I'm feeling good. So yeah, it's somebody's going to be feeling good about getting this trophy, about something now, about maybe finally getting what they wanted, finally getting that promotion, being liberated or some sort, transformation. Somebody's about to have groupies here. You can play something, or you can, I don't know, play some kind of sport. I don't know. I feel like it's sudden though. This happened sudden. All right. And then look, the temperance in the reverse. And then we got drugs. And then we got drugs, addiction, toxicity. Yeah. Maybe that's this why somebody's moody in your energy. They're moody, impatient, obsession, addictions. Somebody around your energy is addicted to something. All right, but you're too busy winning. All right, you might be have burdens or whatever, but I also feel trophies are significant. You can have trophies in your house. You can be competing for a trophy. All right, and getting it. Italian. I heard something about Italian something here. I don't know what this is Italian is. But yeah, you're rejecting this freaking thief right here. The Seven of Swords being sneaky. You're rejecting it. You're like, no, I don't think so. With your little deception ass. You can see right through this, but you're rejecting this person because you're too busy winning. All right. You're no more gonna be dealing with these heavy burdens here. All right. This is how I feel like you're dealing with all these burdens, but you have all the resources to keep it pushing. All right. Yeah, clout hungry. This person's clout hungry. Look, photo proof. I feel like somebody's about to, I don't know, become famous. If you're not, you are going to become real famous. But this person, clout hungry. Somebody's clout hungry. They say anything, says anything, does anything, makes up shit, dramatic. Again, with the dramatic. Somebody's dramatic around your name. Dramatic in your energy right now, okay? So be mindful of that. Libra. What else do we have for Libra? My beautiful spirits. Don't forget to like. It takes 2 seconds and it's free if if I'm resonating with you, right, guys? Libra. Yeah, somebody's covering up a problem, they say here. Okay, ignoring the obvious. Somebody's covering up a problem, all right? And then they're stringing you along. Unequal love. They're breadcrumbing you. Okay, they're trying to breadcrumb you. I feel like for some of you, you're finished with that. You're done with that. Maybe this person has bad habits. You're done with that. Maybe that's why they're breadcrumbing you, because they have bad habits. It can be that too. I get short blonde hair. Somebody has highlights. And I'm also seeing somebody here with braids. Okay. And then we got a social circle here. Friend zoned. Platonic, because they have bad habits and they have scarcity cat tactics. And they're immature. All right? They're immature. Defensive character. All right. So you're out of there. I hear you, Libra. You friend zone somebody though. Somebody could be getting pedicure. Somebody's real pale skinned here. Brown hair is significant. Shoulder length brown hair. But you have a very young person that passed on with big brown, maybe red lipstick is significant or something. But somebody who was maybe passed on too early in life here, I feel. Okay, so energy vampire. Yeah, exactly. Right where the bad habits are at. Okay, energy vampire. Drained, low vibrational. Okay, because they have bad habits. All right, they have obsessions. They're impatient. So that's the confirmation, guys. With this person's an energy vampire. And light blue eyes is significant as well. A black person, black hair and a bun is also significant here. And then on hold, all right. And you're too busy winning. No more burdens. With the 10 of burdens here, and the too busy, you're ignoring, blocked, disconnected. You're too busy. Maybe this person blocked you. You blocked them because they gave you burdens. And you just don't want. Maybe they're trying too hard or something like that, but you just don't want it anymore. You're too busy wanting to do something else and too busy winning. So you disconnected, all right? Or they disconnected, something to do with that. Maybe they disconnected because they can't talk because, they're all, messed up. Something to do with that, all right? But wants it all. Somebody wants to have their cake and eat it too, but you're rejecting them because they're freaking sneaky, all right? They're sneaky. 7 of Swords. They're trying to sabotage you. Try to, trick someone over here. But of course, you're rejecting it. They want their cake and eat it too. Okay? So for some of you, you have a year-old baby. I want to say a year-old just had a baby's birthday is significant. The color pink is also, pink cake is here. Maybe for some of you, you have mice or rats, something in the house. Dream messages, dream girl. This is what grounds you. You're a dream girl. All right. Dream messages. Somebody, you could be somebody's dream girl. Somebody also has rain. Rain? Oh God. And somebody's name is Raina, maybe, or something to do with rain like that. But I also dream catchers are also significant. You can have dream catchers on your bed or something like that. Okay. Let's see if you have any juju. What's going on with that for Libra? Programming you. Yeah, programming you. So it wants you to believe lies, pushing a specific agenda, selling you a fake story. All right. Television juju. All right, television juju. I feel like, somebody here is famous and somebody's, you can be a ballerina or you can dance, something to do with dancers, something to do with dance, okay? Whatever kind of dance. It can be a, exotic dance or regular jazz dance or any kind of dance, okay? But somebody wants you to, trying to program you here, all right? Wants you to believe their lies. Of course, they want it all, okay? They could have, bad habits here. Vampire energy, energy vampires, low vibrational people with bad habits, okay? And that could be with any bad habits. And look what else came out with that, of course. Obsession spells. Somebody's obsessed. Okay, obsession spells. Again, they might be addicted to some kind of drugs here. Became infatuated, dominating and manipulating one's thoughts and emotions. Yeah, they're trying to, once intense and overwhelming desires. All right, so somebody's obsession spells, becoming infatuated. And I feel like it's all because of somebody's rising up here big time. So pick me spells. Somebody pick me. And I feel again that maybe somebody's famous or something here. All right, but wants to be chosen. All right, wants to be chosen. I feel like groupies, again, they want to be chosen. All right, I feel like there's the world. This has to do with the world here, that somebody completed something with being famous or something to do with that. Okay, and then they have groupies and, they're saying, pick me. Okay, wants to be chosen. Another woman is casting spells on your person to choose them over you. All right, obsessively desires male approval and validation. Pick me spell. So obsessively desires male approval and validation. And then we got the psych. You could be a tarot reader here, all right? Fucking with your psych, throwing off your psyche, doesn't want you to be legit. Psychic seeing the wrong things, so they're messing with your psychic right now. Again, I feel like somebody here is a tarot reader. Somebody's trying to fuck with maybe your platform or something like that. So just, Sage, Pablo Sticks, you know the deal, girl, guy, whoever I'm talking to. All right, but they're fucking with your psyche and throwing you off. Doesn't want you to be legit. Because they're jelly, all right? They're jelly. They're low vibrational, and they're afraid of your shine. So ignore, keep going. All right, let's do, all right. Thank you. Well, that wasn't meant to be. Because I can't, oh, okay. It's right here. All right, so you're Queen Bee, a natural leader. That's right. You can be dealing with an Aries, or you can have Aries in your sign, in your sun sign, or your rising sign, or anywhere in your chart. Sorry. But yeah, a natural leader sending out, you're standing out from the rest. Ruler of the heart. Again, I feel like this rising queen, somebody's going to be famous or something like that. Or maybe I feel like Six of Wands, I feel that too, especially that. Let me just do one more card here. But I feel like also I'm getting that a natural leader, like somebody's going to come out here. Yeah, you're going to be happy. Ten of Cups. Somebody's going to be very happy here. Satisfied. Prosperity's here. Ten of Cups. That's it. Your wishes are going to be coming true. This is a happy, happy family life, happy marriage. It might be, a difficult decision for you. 710 came out again, guys. So October 7th and July 10th is significant. 710, 10-7, those numbers are significant. 107, 701. Those numbers are significant. So yes, they are your twin flame, your yin and yang, life forever changed. So something in your life is forever changed. You're saying, yes, this person is your twin flame. All right. Again, okay, look, again, guys, obsession, the devil's domain, addictions and poor habits, codependency. I don't know how many times that's going to come out. Okay. Don't know how many times that's going to come out, guys, but somebody here is definitely covering up a problem, maybe about being addicted to some kind of drugs or whatever. This can be any kind of obsession with either you, drugs, pills, alcohol, whatever. It can be whatever, but somebody definitely here has some kind of obsession of some sort. It came out a few times. Obsession spells. Obsession, right below the devil's domain, it says obsession. It says addictions. Okay, so something's up with that. Somebody in your energy is addicted to something. Maybe they're trying to cover it up or whatever. All right, I'm gonna give you an angel number. There it is, 1133. Again, you can be seeing 111 or 555 or 55. But this means make persistent efforts, awakenings, assistance, protection. All right. Maybe for some of you, you went through an awakening of some sort. You're seeing clear through something here with the King of Swords here in your crown. All right. So it says, in many ways, they are like your spiritual mentors, teaching you the ancient wisdom of making your dreams come true. They are giving you the energy to keep you from getting discouraged and encouraging you to stay focused on your true soul's goals. However, they also teach us that all creation begins with our thoughts and intentions. So ask them to assist you in making wise choices about what you want. So, thoughts become into things. So whatever you think becomes into things. All right, so be careful what you wish for. 5500, or you can be seeing 1133 or 333 or 1313 or 555. All right, so pay attention, respond, support, and guard. This important message is to let you know that the transformation of your life is in a divine and perfect order. All right, like I said, this is I feel like this card is a big, the transformation of your life, is a divine, there's a transformation that's going on here. These transformations are a gift to your higher self, coming from God and in harmony with the will of God. All right. So go with the flow, guys. Everything happens for a reason, good and bad. I love you guys. This was your message. I hope it resonated with you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share all that good stuff. Comment, right? If you want a private reading, my information is down below. Love you guys. Love, light, and peace. Please be kind to one another. Don't be mean, because mean people suck. Mwah. I love you, Libra. I will see you soon. Peace out.